Welcome back, subscribers and I guess non-subscribers to the Junkman YouTube channel. And in this video, I'm going to tell you how you can win $1,000. First, let me talk about something else. Don't run the video up or anything. This is kind of related to how you can win the money. I take personal offense to people that bash on something I love. My mom, my dad, my family, my grandparents, my dog. And one thing I love probably more than any of those is Star Wars and Indiana Jones. Who doesn't love that? So when I see someone that makes up rumors or says things about a movie just so it can hurt the finances of that movie, or they feel like they just want that movie to fail, I get very upset by that. I feel like I've been personally attacked. I will defend Star Wars and Indiana Jones to my death. Even the prequels came out in 1999 with the Phantom Menace and wasn't a fan. But I went on message board and fought like hell to just talk about what I did love about it. Now don't get me wrong, there are some things in Star Wars I don't like. I hated Rise of Skywalker. I don't really like the Star Wars cartoons. And there's some things in Star Wars I don't care for. I don't feel a need to heavily bash it or make up rumors about it hoping it tanks. But we're all different, I guess. And before you go to the comment and say it, what about Disney? Yeah, Disney, I'm talking to you too. You've heard Star Wars. I don't know about Indiana Jones. I haven't seen it yet. But when it comes to Star Wars, you've heard it. You gave me an Obi-Wan television show that was subpar. It was okay. But we're talking Ewan McGregor back as Obi-Wan Kenobi. We have Hayden Christensen back as Darth Vader. And that's the best you could give us? Really, that's the best you could come up with? I could write a better story plan on a piece of toilet paper while I was taking a big fat shit. Then you have Boba Fett. Boba Fett! Anyone that knows me knows I love Boba Fett. Again, it was okay. Subpar. We're talking Boba Fett here. Should have been, could have been a lot better. So when I say I don't like people that hurt Star Wars or Indiana Jones, I'm not talking about those Phantom Menace people that make up rumors and say they heard this and that. When sometimes maybe they heard it, other times they probably just made it up. But they seem to have an agenda where they want anything Star Wars or Lucasfilm or maybe Disney to fail. It's like they just drive for it. I don't know why. You have a group of, not just the studio, you have people working hard on the script, making the movie, editing the movie, and you want it to fail. I'll never understand why somebody wants a movie to fail. I hope every movie that I want to see anyway, any Star Wars, Indiana Jones movie, I hope it succeeds. I hope it's better than I thought it was going to be. I hope they say, hey, look, we made some bad mistakes. We're going to change things. Things are going to get better. But some just wanted to fail. But I guess the saying's true. Some just want to see the world burn. But anyway, Disney, I'm talking to you also. But now, how can you win $1,000?
Now 5,000.
What, Larry?
The sponsor came. It's now 5,000.
Well, it seems thanks to an anonymous sponsor, that $1,000 is now $5,000. Now, there's been a rumor, and I'm not going to say who started this rumor, but I think we all know the bedhead who did it. There's a rumor that there was a test screening. Every movie, they always have a rumor of test screenings, and none of it ever is anything close to what we see in the film. Anyway, there's a test screening of Indiana Jones 5. Now, the director of the movie, James Mangold, has denied this, and people said, well, he's just going to lie, right? He's just going to lie. He doesn't want people to know. So he said, but it seems like the better lie would be, yes, there was a test screening. That way, if proof comes out, he's not caught lying, but he could say, but it went really well. That seems like a much better lie. And also, if you're going to lie about it, why just make it as a reply tweet instead of just making a whole post? Maybe that's part of the plan, but it doesn't make much sense to me. There was a rumor is of the test screening. The director of the film says there wasn't, which he could lie if it's bad press. I get that. But it seems like it's better to not even mention it at all. That way the rumor dies. You're just building fire to the rumor. Or you spin the rumor and say, it was good. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to give anyone that can prove that there was a test screening $5,000. Hold on. You're saying, what about those NDAs and stuff they signed? What about that? They can't tell you nothing. Hey, you don't have to tell me your name. Anonymously. I won't tell them what you said. I won't make a video of what you said. I won't mention you at all. In fact, if you want to, maybe use a VPN or, I don't know, go on the dark web and send me an email. There's ways to send stuff that hides your IP and everything, but I don't think the FBI is going to get involved because you said there was a test screening of Indiana Jones. I don't think that's going to happen, but let's say, for some reason, and I put this out on Twitter, said I would give people money, and they all said, well, nobody's going to tell you because they don't want to lose, they don't want to get sued. Yet they do want to tell a guy with a bedpan on his head. But anyway, but maybe he found out a different way. But again, this is not to bash someone that I feel personally is trying to hurt something that I love passionately. And I know I get a little carried away. People say, why do you care so much? Again, it's like somebody just punching my mom in the face over and over and over again. Star Wars and Indiana Jones, I will defend it with my life. And again, because I know someone's going to say in the comments section, Disney, this is for you also. Not that you can prove the test screen. I'm not paying you any money, Disney. I'm just saying you also. Some of the toxic fan, I was called toxic positivity today. I don't even know what that means. Anyway, I'm not just talking about people that make up rumors trying to hurt the film before it's even released. I'm talking Disney also. But get back to how you can win now $5,000. My email is junkman@junkman.com. Anything you send me there will be controversial. Anything sent there will be confidential. I can finally talk. Confidential. I will not. Don't even have to tell me your real name. Go make a fake email address. Here's what you can do. How can you prove that you saw a test screening? How can someone prove that? Well, how about you give me some things that I know when I see the movie myself that means you saw it already. Now, it could be you worked on the film and you're just trying to collect some money and you're saying you went to a test screening. I got that. But I'll just have to take that chance with the money. And also, we're talking test screening here, not a studio screening. There's two different things there because we know that the studio sees dailies and edits of the film. We're talking test screening, which means an audience, people that don't work for Disney or Lucasfilm, has seen this movie and gives their thoughts on it about what can happen. So how about this? How about number one? You give me the opening line of the film. I'm sure some things will change in editing and reshoots, but most of the time, the opening line will not change. So tell me what the opening line in this film is. And you don't have to have 100%. I know you're like, I don't remember the exact words. Give me something. Give me something that indicates you remember that scene. In fact, give me anything in the movie, which again, happens in the movie that didn't happen in the trailers, that hasn't leaked out in sets. Give me anything that I can't trace back to already being out there. And then I'll know you saw the movie. But again, I don't think anyone's going to email me or come close. But thanks to a sponsor, we are now up to $5,000 that you could win. And again, I know people's going to say they're not going to break the contract. This is the day of the internet. There's no way you take groups. It had to be, if it was a test screen, you had to, what, 10, 20 people? Maybe more, maybe less. I wouldn't say it'd be much less than 10, though. I'm not really sure. But this day and age, things leak out. It leaked to the guy with the bedpan on his head, right? So it could leak to me. And if they're not worried about being sued telling them, why should they be why should they be worried about being sued about telling me? Again, maybe his information was secondhand. I can get that, but hey, if you know somebody that went to the test screening, maybe you can claim the money and split it with them, or not even split it with them. But again, will not say who you are. Will not say your name, your email address, your state, your city, when you saw it, or anything. All I'll do is make a video. I will say that someone has proven me wrong. And while I'm eating a Star Wars figure, I'll get the money arranged in a big old stack. You can have it in ones, you can have it in 10s, you can have it in 20s, you can have it in 30s, you can have it in 40s. Whatever you want, you can have this money. You can have me PayPal it, you can have me Venmo it, you can have me put it on a carrier pigeon and then send it to you. However you want this money, I'll get it to you tax free. If there's some tax involved, I'll pay the tax on that also. So again, if you saw or know someone that did saw a test screening of Indiana Jones 5, and can prove it by telling me some things in the movie that only a test screener would know. But then again, you know what's going to happen, don't you? We all know what's going to happen. Early 2023, they're going to do reshoots for Indiana Jones 5. It's standard for any big blockbuster movie to do reshoots. And while other outlets are reporting that there are reshoots happening, there'll be a group of people probably on YouTube and, I don't know, bounding in the comics who's going to say, oh no, Indiana Jones is so horrible they're doing reshoots, trying to save the film. And then they'll say, well, I guess the test screenings didn't matter. And then when those rumors of the test screening come out, they'll say, well, they saw the original cut before Bob Iger came back to Disney and put his foot down and fixed the movie. It's so predictable, isn't it? It's like with every movie, they just recycle the same rumor over and over again.
You mean kind of like this right here, where it's the same leaked story over and over and over and over again? You mean something like that, Junkman?
Oh yeah, I guess kind of like that. Well anyway, this is how you could get $5,000. Seems pretty simple. In fact, you might be able just to trick me and get the money. Wouldn't that be great? And this isn't a joke. This isn't a troll. This is real. I've gathered funds from not just me to do $5,000 to anyone that can prove without a doubt that they was at a test screening to Indiana Jones 5. I could have made $1 million because I don't think anyone's going to prove me wrong. But who knows? You might be that person that saw this video. Share this video. Get word out there. If you may, the guy might split it with your girl might have, or a non-binary person might have saw the movie. I don't want to just say with a boy or girl that saw the movie. But that's it. That's how you can win $5,000. You have until the end of December, so get to it. We done, Larry?
I know about those. I'm going to head down to the bank and get the cash ready.
Okay, Larry says we're done. He's got to edit this and get this up. I want to thank you for watching. We'll be back Monday through Friday with 2 videos. Thanks for watching.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.